seniors come over there, or is that?
Well, maybe not. If the principals were there, they were probably surprised.
Good evening. And welcome to Parkway South High School's 47th commencement ceremony. Tonight, we are here to celebrate the class of 2023. Before we begin our graduation, veterans and active military who have served our country, if you are able, please stand and or wave and remain standing to allow us to thank you for your service. Everyone, please join our veterans in standing as our Advanced Chamber Choir senior members, Emma Chang, Baba Koya, and Isabel Urian, in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. This evening, I am joined by several members of the Parkway School District. It is my pleasure to recognize Dr. Keith Marty, Superintendent of Schools, and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Greg Matheson. I would also like to introduce Board of Education Directors, Miss Tiffany Matt Franklin, Mr. Robert Reedy, and Mr. Matthew Schindler. Each will assist with our ceremony this evening. Class of 2026 Principal, Dr. Eric Wilhelm, and Class of 2024 Principal, Ms. Breon Smith, will read the graduation roll. So many have worked hard to make Parkway South's commencement ceremony memorable for everyone in attendance. I ask that everyone stay seated throughout the program to provide a clear, unobstructed view for everyone present, and please silence your electronics. Assistant Principals, Ms. Lindsay Perkins and Dr. Jennifer Seabold, Special School District Administrator, Ms. Kristen Lazinski, along with retired South High Principal Dr. Patrice H., will lead the graduate lines. Also participating as leaders are Southwest Middle Principal, Mr. Aaron McPherson, Barrett's Elementary Principal, Dr. Melissa Helwing, Hannah Woods Principal, Dr. Melissa Shavy, and Oak Brook Elementary Principal, Dr. Chris Shirley. As members of the audience, please remain seated. Following the processional, I will deliver the opening remarks. We now are ready for the class of 2023 to enter. of 2023, you may be seated.
Yeah. Good job, class 23.
Graduation is an extraordinary evening. It's a ceremony to recognize students who have achieved a specific set of criteria outlined by the Parkway Board of Education and the state of Missouri. The students before us tonight have completed that criterion. When one begins a journey, one rarely completes it alone. Along the way, many supported and encouraged our graduates to meet their goals. At this time, I want to recognize those who have been the support our students needed to accomplish their goals. Parents and families, if your child is graduating tonight, please stand. Remain standing if this is your first child to graduate high school. If this is your last child to graduate high school, put your hands in the air. Grandparents, if you're in the audience and you have a grandchild graduating tonight, please wave hello. Siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and family friends, put your hands together and make some noise. Faculty and staff, if a graduating student has learned from you, please stand. Thank you. The class of 2023 thanks each and every one of you for the love and support and attention you have shown them. Class of 2023, you are a lucky bunch of people. All of these folks, I can tell, have your back. 3 senior students have been selected to address the class today. At this time, I present the first speaker of the evening, Ashok Kothamasu.
Okay. Picture this. You are in a counseling classroom and you're asked to write about the worst things and best things about your high school career in the end of the year survey. And you obviously start off with the worst. You write math. Well, I ask you to think positively and how math has allowed you to find the best Lululemon legging sale. So you move it to a good thing about your high school career. Next, you write, waking up in the morning. Well, I ask you to think positively and how you waking up in the morning has allowed you to find a perfectly normal sleep schedule. If you haven't guessed it, this speech is about optimism and how optimism allows us to think about our past and future. However, as I put my pen to a piece of paper, I failed gloriously. I couldn't lie to myself, and I couldn't lie to you. However, it would be really funny to gaslight the whole student body, regardless. Optimism wasn't key. Pessimism was. Class of 2023. I ask you to look through a lens of a non-alcoholic cocktail mix of optimism and pessimism. Realism. I want you to be pessimistic in the sense that you might not be able to see your friends this way again. And let that pessimism fuel you to make more summer plans. I want you to be pessimistic in the sense that we really don't know what our future holds. Who knows, Dr. Ilham might become a cryptocurrency millionaire and buy out the whole Parkway School District. Let this uncertainty fuel you to structure your plans more. I heard that Mizzou is offering a basket weaving major now. In all honesty, our lives are in a half glass full / half glass empty scenario. We are full and content by the experiences and people we've met in high school. And let uncertainty fuel you to preserve said people and relationships. Email Mr. Core dad jokes. He's old enough, of course, in dog years. Make it apparent to the Wistiger twins which one you like better, and stay in touch with that one specifically. Say hola to the profanes, even if hola is the only Spanish word you've learned in your high school career. In the midst of this, remember our glass is half empty, ready to be filled with new people and new experiences. And let optimism allow you to do so. Class of 2023. I can't assure you that our future is going to be filled with gold and rainbows. I'm not a leprechaun. I do fit the personality of a leprechaun according to some people, but I digress. What I can assure you is that it is valid to be pessimistic in the sense that this is one of the few times where we are all here together as a class. And let's cherish it. Psychology today states that excessive optimism can downplay risk. Let's not risk in wasting this moment for what it is. Let's remember the golden memories that made us feel like we were on a rainbow, and understand that we have the capacity to make more. And isn't that a realistic graduation after? Thank you.
I think it's time for a selfie. One more round of applause for Ashok. Thank you so much, Ashok.
Peace out, Parkway Stop.
At this time, we would like to honor our graduating seniors who have dedicated their next chapter to serving our country. If you have made this commitment, graduates, please stand and be recognized at this time. Maybe not yet. There you go. Oh, there's a hand. Okay. South High also had 6 students participate in the Early College Partnership, an immersive early entrance to college program located on St. Louis Community College campuses. Throughout the past 2 years, they have accessed college courses. Most of these students will leave high school having earned an Associates of Arts degree and their high school diploma. Will the following students please stand and be recognized for this achievement? Nathan Curran, Olivia Harder, Dominic Klein, Elise Kruger, Paige Olson, and Maya Scott. Congratulations. Now we will recognize graduates receiving Latin honors. We will begin with cum laude. Students who have achieved cum laude are recognized with the Latin distinction of honor and a bronze cord. These patriots have achieved a cumulative grade point average between 3.5 and 3.749 throughout high school. Would these students please stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you. Students who have achieved magna cum laude are recognized with the Latin distinction of great honor and a silver cord. These individuals have achieved a cumulative grade point average between 3.75 and 3.99 throughout their high school careers. Would our magna cum laude recipients please stand? Thank you. Students who have achieved summa cum laude are recognized with the highest Latin honor distinction and an antique gold cord. These scholars have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 4.0 or higher throughout high school. Would these students please stand and be recognized at this time? Thank you. I am excited to announce the Parkway South High School Senior Class Humanitarian, Leadership, and Patriot Awards. Recipients of these awards are nominated and selected by South's faculty using criteria that include academic success, co-curricular involvement, and service to the community. This is a challenging task each year because there are so many exceptional seniors. Assisting in the presentation of these awards is Ms. Lindsay Perkins, Senior Class Principal. We will begin with the Humanitarian Award, and tonight we are honoring two very deserving seniors. This award is given to the senior who demonstrates a philanthropic spirit and recognizes the needs of others. Will the following students please come to the stage? One's already up here, Ashok Kothamasu and Anushka Rawat. Have them stay there. The humanitarian is a senior who recognizes the needs of others and takes action. The humanitarian selflessly strives to positively impact people in school, local, and global communities. One of the many community outreach programs Ashok was a part of was founding a Parkway initiative for middle school students to teach elementary school students about the importance of drug prevention and healthy decision making. Anushka founded a 501c3 nonprofit to address food insecurity, and she established global young chef chapters around the country. Will Ashok and Anushka's parents in the stands please stand up and wave? Congratulations, Ashok and Anushka. Guys. Next, we recognize the recipient of the South High Leadership Award. Will Imran Khan please come to the stage? This senior is a positive and friendly role model for other students. The Leadership Award recipient leads by example, motivates and encourages others to act, and elevates the performances and achievement of both peers and adults. Imran served as the South High Student Body President, National Honor Society officer, and was the drum major for the Spirit of 76 band. Will Imran's parents please stand and wave for all of us? Oh, there they are. Congratulations, Imran. Proud of you. And now for our Patriot Award winner, Kylie Sullivan, please come to the stage. This is the 31st year South High has recognized a senior for the Patriot Award. This student exemplifies outstanding performance in leadership, academics, and extracurricular activities, and most importantly, extends care and concern to others. In short, this student represents the core values of South High: purposeful, responsible, open-minded, united, and dependable. According to her swimming coach, Blakely Mathis, Kylie is humble but confident, a leader who is ready to learn, a great friend, and a tremendous athlete. Will Kylie's parents please stand and wave? Congratulations, Kylie. Let's have one more round of applause for these outstanding students. A committee of staff and students has selected Libby Morgan to deliver our commencement address. Libby, please come forward.
Senior year, the year of lasts. I remember putting graduation in my calendar this past summer, thinking it would never come. May 19th, 2023 seemed a million years away, yet somehow I'm now standing in front of all of you. My fellow classmates, some since preschool, my now past teachers, and all of our loved ones, ready to finally say goodbye to Peace South one last time. I remember the first time someone said, "It's the fastest 4 years of your life, enjoy it." Like every other believes nothing applies to herself teenage girl, I blew off any advice that implied high school would be something I'd miss. Because who in their right mind would miss 6:30 a.m. alarms, stupid high school drama, and all of the algebras? And yet, May 19th is here. I now realize the importance of the many crucial moments and lessons that come with being a high schooler. Our high school experience was unique in its own, our freshman year being bluntly cut off, and our first normal year was senior year. With that being said, everyone sitting in these seats went through a lot, mentally, emotionally, and some even physically. As someone that believes in celebrating overcoming tough times, the amount of resilience and perseverance the class of 2023 has displayed will only positively affect each of our futures. I also would like to thank the teachers and staff that dealt with us during those tough times. I know it was a lot, and the class of 2023 thanks you. 271 days ago, we walked into our last first day of high school, the day we've anxiously been waiting for ever since walking into the seemingly massive building that South is as immature freshmen. But then, all of a sudden, you and your friends are the older, scary seniors all the new freshmen are doing their best to steer away from. After using an exhausting amount of energy during junior year, senior year is supposedly when it gets effortless and uncomplicated. You soon realize senior year isn't as effortless as you thought and far from uncomplicated. It's the year you start to grow up. You have to think about your future, a realistic one, which for some is a huge wake-up call. So-called senioritis begins to reveal itself, and most of the time it seems to smack you right in the face. You find yourself reminiscing about freshman year when tardy seemed like the end of the world and skipping class was only something people did in movies. Turning 18, legally becoming an adult even though you still act like kids with your friends each weekend. It's when you take a step back and observe your life and decide if anything needs to change so you can achieve the future you took time to plan all year. You start to learn the importance of balance, a skill you are constantly told is a huge factor of success. You start to understand why people say it's the shortest 4 years of your life. Part of you wants to hold on to your childhood where the future seems less scary and much further away. The other part of you finally starts to understand that this is the turning point where your childhood is coming to an end and a new phase of life is starting to begin. A phase that teaches you the importance of never going to bed mad, hugging your loved ones tight, and always saying I love you sincerely and often. If you were fortunate enough to be in one of Mr. Timmons' English classes over the past 4 years, you most likely recognize this pink slip of paper. If you have no idea what I'm talking about or didn't show up the day of the final, Mr. Timmons gives each of his students at the end of the year this same pink slip. Mine stays in my wallet as a reminder of its message. On it is a snippet of the poem Song of the Open Road by Walt Whitman. A portion of what he gave us reads, "Afoot and lighthearted I take to the open road. Healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose." That being said, choosing to take the open road ahead will only open up all of life's hidden opportunities. Although no one's life is free from trouble, the future is in our hands for the first time in our entire lives. Some paths will be smooth and others might have obstacles, but finally we have the freedom to choose how to pave our way on our own. It's scary and it feels like time flew by without even asking if you were ready. Although it might not feel like it, you are ready. We all are. Senior year, the year of lasts, but the beginning of many firsts.
Thank you, Libby. The state of Missouri and the Parkway School District Board of Education requires at least 24 credit units to graduate from a public high school within the state. The Board of Education has also charged the superintendent of schools with administering this adopted policy. It gives me great pleasure to certify to the Board of Education that the students in the class of 2023 at Parkway South High School have achieved these standards. The time has now arrived for the class of 2023 to be formally presented to the Board of Education for graduation. Ms. Tiffany Mapp Franklin will accept the students on behalf of the Parkway Board. Ms. Mapp Franklin.
Good evening. South High Class of 2023. I am Tiffany Mapp Franklin, and I am the newest member of the Parkway School Board. And this is my first time attending a Parkway graduation. And it's an honor to make South High Class of 2023 my first one. Thank you. On behalf of the school board, I would like to congratulate you on your high school graduation. Through perseverance and hard work, you reached a significant milestone in your life, which marks the beginning of a new chapter that holds endless possibilities. Parents, grandparents, and other family members, I would like to congratulate you as well. You invested time and energy into encouraging and supporting your students, and they wouldn't be here without you. As I was contemplating the words I wanted to share with you tonight, I thought back to my own high school graduation many years ago and what I wish someone had shared with me at that time. The words that kept coming back to me were unique and gifts. You see, we often want to compare ourselves to those around us that seem to be excelling in life. We are in a generation where social media highlights the best parts of our lives and hides the struggles. But I want to tell you that you are each unique and you have your own gifts and talents. There's no one else that compares to you, and because of that, you are important. You are important to your family, your friends, and your community. Your gifts are the things that come naturally to you. Leadership, teaching, service, craftsmanship are just a few different examples of gifts and talents that make us each unique. And just because someone is really good at one thing or something doesn't make our gifts any less important. We need all people working together with their unique gifts to make our world work. We need you to demonstrate the grit, responsibility, integrity, courage, and empathy that Parkway South has instilled in you. And we need that more than ever in today's ever-changing world. Who would have thought in your first and second years of high school that we would face a global pandemic? No one. But as you sit here today, you have already proven that you possess the skills and mindset to tackle challenges with grace and tenacity. As you embark on this new journey, I encourage you to embrace your unique self along with your gifts and talents. As you do that, your purpose will become clear. When you understand your purpose and you walk into that purpose, you will live your successful life. Remember the values that have been instilled in you during your time in Parkway. Always strive to be honest, kind, and fair. Maintain an open mind, embrace diversity, and be a positive influence in your community. You are amazing. Congratulations again. And at this time, it is my privilege, on behalf of the Parkway Board of Education, representing the citizens of Parkway, to accept these students as the most recent graduates, the class of 2023 of Parkway South High School.
Thank you, Ms. Mapp Franklin. Our readers for this evening are Dr. Eric Wilhelm and Ms. Breon Smith. First row graduates, please come forward as the faculty line leaders direct you towards the stage.
Ready? Yep. Adam Philip Abdel Azim. Manvi Agarwal. Haya Ahmed. Jesse Isaiah Akins. Katiana May Akinyume. August Alcaraz.
Congratulations.
Khalid Muhammad Ali Dahir. Musa Al-Rashid. Ali Abdul Karim Al-Sheikh. Al-Mutasam Harun Azubair. Chase Robert Amos. Hassan Asim. Evelyn Rose Auberry.
Micaiah Renee Mahani. Malak Nabil Mahmood. Patrick Mark Meyer. Robert William Manganello.
Oh.
I have the first one. I don't know. It's the line. Start over. Okay. Micaiah Renee Mahani. Malak Nabil Mahmood. Patrick Mark Meyer. Robert William Manganello. Guadalupe Mariquez Reyes. Ethan Michael Amuru Malni. Jordan Lamaya Mays. Olivia Jane McCullough. Abigail Joy Ariel McDermott. Allison Sylvia Bell McDermott. Joseph Amin McKnight. Aiden Patrick McLaughlin. Sophia Elizabeth Medlock.
Natalie Gannon Avis. Yasmin Walel Awad. Catherine Jean Barbarash. Anna Catherine Barker. Damaya Michaela Barnes Woods. Kylie Anessa Barnett. Lauren Elizabeth Barton. Mary Amgad Basili. Simran Bathula. Thomas Harry Berenzen. Christopher Maasho Barhani. Chelsea Grace Bless. Charlotte Lou Bowers. Jared Alexander Bowman.
Liza Mendez. Connell James Metcalf. Austin Riley Meta. Nadia Cadence Middendorf. Emily Ann Micah. Dion Mario Milton. Ruda Mir. Lillian Marie Mitchell. Ruth Gianna Moody. Cameron Jameer Moore. Makai Michael Moore. Libby Grace Morgan. Abigail Jane Moss. Amelia Marie Muckerman.
We're gonna wait a second. Tanner Brand. Mackenzie Jean Brandt Catman. Morgan Claire Brinkman. Jayana Brown. Kyle Christopher Brown. Patrick Nolan Bryant Jr. Pierce Elliott Bryant. Kaylee Tessa Buckles. William Andrew Buckley. Sydney Ann Buer. Emerson Sharon Bushong. William Logan Busold. Jalen David Calloway.
Yusuf Muhammad. Phoebe Sophia Murphy. Liza May Musgrave. Adisa Mustafich. Azmira Mustafich. Katie Lynn Myrick. Noah Robert Naki. Ben Jose Ruben Nava. Aline Gregory Nyman. Reagan Elizabeth Nelson. Tatum Lee Nelson. Abigail Janice Wynn. Brianna Wynn.
Tassel Jolene Campbell. Jillian Odessa Campbell. Braden Ian Cancella. Angelina Leanne Carley. Ella Patricia Carver. Angelo Jonathan Casino. Orion Cameron Cheney. Rosalind May Chen. Emma Yunai Chang. Jacob Aaron Chung. Ria Chopra. Roman James Cromie. Holden Jared Clement. Gregory Jacoby Cody Jr.
Ariana Diane Nikozisen. Joshua Kanan Nora. Brian Andrew O'Keefe. Leah Renee Odo. Paige Elizabeth Olson. Aleda Elizabeth Osorio. Mia Rose Owens. Nasri Paredes. Jacob Matthew Pera. David McIntyre Passo. Donnell Tyree Pastor. Abby Sue Pedersen. Sophia Franza Perisa.
Ray Owen Cook. Jalen Cooley. Devin Alexander Kopp. Joshua Martin Corbett. Loriana Lachey Cornell. Nathan Quinn Curran. Ahmed Sadiq Dafa Allah. David Allen Dalton III. Owen Christopher Davis. Tanner Stephen Dawkins. Jaden Nicole Deal. Ellen Claire Dempsey. Caitlin Skylar DeFilippo.
Mary Louise Peters. Ashley Mai Papone. Christopher Isaiah Peary. Chase Matthew Pittman. Natalie Erin Polash. Grace Christine Portuasi. Clayton Allen Price. Isaiah Matthew Price. Lucy Ray Price. Tara Mustafa Rafet. Joel Krishwin Raj. Ruba Zayed Ramadan. Brock William Ramsey. Noveen Drameyer Rashid.
Dominic Brooks DePriest. Jacob Craig Dickerson. Bennett Lee Deal. Devin Elaine Dimovitz. Nicole Christine Dittmeyer. Annalise Marie Dorr. Talia Evanice Dotson. Melissa Ann Drainer. Braden Thomas Duncan. Taylor Ann Duncan. Martin Oliver Dunlap, Jr. Aman Jawad Durrani. Lauren Calvin Eason. Jennifer Ann Ehart.
Anushka Ruat. Lily Elizabeth Reeds. Kiara Joan Riley. Gannon Michael Rainiak. Evan Das Renz. Adelisa Rieta Ruther. Yesenia Reyes Hernandez. Reese Alexander Rich. Ava Grace Riegelsberger. Aiden James Roberts. Emma Renee Roberts. Lauren Grace Robinson. Jason Rosales Ramirez.
Sophie Page Ellington. Jackson William Elric. Catherine Harriet Ewing. Caitlin Elizabeth I. Ava Helen Eiler. Zainab Sahar Fazi. Sarah Fakani. Miles Jonathan Finder. Caleb James Fisher. Amy Madison Flake. Julian Michael Fote. Brendan Craig Foshi. Katie Grace Foster.
Asa Edward Reuter. Kayla Josephine Russina. Mary Claire Rika Sabatis. Arwin George Sabu. Marissa Renee Michelle Seyfried. Taraz Stefan Sufranoff. Julia Lauren Salzman. Stella James Sanders. Sean Matthew Sapinenza. Ethan Pierce Saucedo. Ethan James Schaffcutter. Riley Suzanne Shair. Antonia Karin Schmitz. Sophia Antoinette Schnapp.
Yukta Prava Gadireddy. Manuel Francescovich Gavroski. Akila Marie Gamble. Shrujan Garimella. Abigail Lynn Garth. Michaela Gaving. Ashlyn Louise Gavornik. Madison Paige Geisler. Tommy Lamar Garan II. Tyron Traval Gibson Jr. Alexander Iodele Goheen. Audrey Lynn Goodyear. Nicholas Michael Gottfried. Zeke Gould.
Ethan Murray Schrader. Carl Michael Schrapen. Damar Nasir Scott. Maya Simone Scott. Ashlyn Michelle Sept. Maya Hiristova Serafimov. Hayden Donald Schaefer. Alina Sharif. Tyler Matthew Shepard. Samin R. Shovik. Austin James Seidenstricker. Michael Raymond Sinacor II. Haley Elizabeth St. John.
Elena Kimberly Granda. Kira Wynn Gray. Josiah James Griffith. Evan David Gooderman. Jaden Jackson Hale. Hadley Ann Hardcastle. Olivia Christine Harder. Mateus Michelle Renee Hallett. Drew Michael Heimlich. Emmy Grace Heimlich. Julian Michael Hendrickson. Alexandria Caitlin Henriksen. Colin Michael Henry.
Magdalena Ruth Singleton. Kinsey Lynn Skinner. Adam Daniel Slade. David Allen Sloss III. Alana Gabrielle Smith. Grace Teresa Smith. Patrick Thomas Smith. Skylar Catherine Smith. Xavier Lamar Smith. William David Sorg, pardon me. Jacob Dove Stapp. Allison Grace Stark. Sophia Ashley Steinmetz. Canon Joseph Steinmeier.
Nicholas Robert Herman. Kaya Danielle Hicks. Braden Blake Hilligos. Emily Tui Chan Ho. Maya Chiong Hoffman. Christopher Joseph Hogan-Miller. Alexandra Shea Hood. Muntasir Tajamawar Hawk. Caroline Spencer Hostler. Evan Bullich Hostler. Brooks Carter Hoyt. Benjamin Scott Hookey. Ariana Chanel Hudson. Grant Anthony Daniel Hudson.
Cassidy Ann Stewart. Abby Elizabeth Steer. Evan William Stone. Gracie Nicole Strobel. Kylie Ann Sullivan. Jaden Elijah Sutton. Aniya Swaminathan. Sana Ali Sayed. Anna Tabaka. Cole Ethan Tatro. Ryan Patrick Taylor. Tremaya Casiana Taylor.
Madison Elizabeth Hurst. Demonte Lamont Hurt. Umair Saeed Hussein. Christopher Ford Hyman. Miriam Ilias. Aisha Adil Imdad. Tyler Kai Ing. Kai Ngosi Jackson. Caleb Daniel Jenkins. Ariana Charday Johnson. Carson Jeff Johnson. Kate Anna Johnson. Sarah Elizabeth Johnson.
Brennan Matthew Templeton. Cadence Emilia Fear. Brett Oliver Toki. Devontae Walter Thomas. Layla Christine Thomas. Cameron J. Timmermeyer. Connor Wayne Tober. Marcia Nicole Townsend. Aaliyah Mackenzie Tracy. Jace Andrew Tryon. Lauren Ann Turco. Edward William Ushold.
Alicia Nicole Jones. Isaiah Emmanuel Jones. Shania Alicia Jones. Vonette Charday Jones. Melanie Lynn Jones. Michael Samuel Jones. Sienna Stella Jones. Elizabeth Rose Shea Kaminsky. Alexander Donald Caston. Lily Annabelle Caston. Nora Firis Nadal Kazelli. Anuj Uday Ketker. Muhammad Imran Sultan Khan. Daniel Hershid.
Reese Catherine Vaquero. Trinity Cinnamon Valdez Valiant. Tyree LaShawn Valiant. Nevon Alexander Veilly. Jose Ramon Vasquez. Kares Abigail Vetter. Grace Jean Volgamont. Anika Ragvan Vidir. Oriana Nichelle Wade. Parker Wallitis. Janae Salicia Walker. Giovanna Nicole Walton. Ryder James Ward.
You look great. Alexander Keenan Kim. Owen Newman Kimberling. Lillian Marie Kitchell. Dominic Christopher Klein. Jeffrey Christian Kleinberg, Jr. Ty Matthias Knight. Caroline Grace Nolhoff. Elsa Trinity Knoll. Ryan Kaylin Knowles. Ashok Venkata Kathamaso. Chloe Sharon Kovac. Lucas Joseph Koval. Bhavya Shri Koya. Michael Ryan Critchell.
Quinn Marie Warmbrot. Tanner Jacob Washington. Chloe Bridget Wasaliski. Jocelyn Riley Watrol. Natalie Grace Marie Watson. Lillian Gabriel Watts. Sophia Osa Wheeler. Avery Elizabeth White. Maya Sanae White. Kayla K. Witt. Ryan Thomas Wilkes. Hannah Catherine Williams. Matthew Elijah Williams.
Elise Catherine Kruger. Imran Abdurrahman Kandalich. Brendan Joseph Lefthand. Andrew Oliver Lee. Juliana Marie Lillis. Anna Elizabeth Link. Alexander Julian Linson. Morgan Elise Lips. Brady Harrison Lombardo. Jacoby Lamar Lewis. Brendan Scott Lowther. Mary Nicole Ludwig. Tegan Elizabeth Lucifer. Chloe Grace Long.
Nell Victoria Williams. Abigail Suzanne Wilson. Caitlin Grace Wilson. Owen Morgan Wilson. Zachary Allen Wilson. Ryan David Winsen. Samantha Paige Walderman. Mingyu Wong. Mary Elizabeth Wright. Isabel Yerian. Evan Alexander Yoder. Sylvie Young. Landon Patrick Utsi. Tanner William Zelaski.
Thank you, Dr. Wilhelm, and thank you, Ms. Smith. Graduates, now I'm going to introduce you to the Parkway Alumni President, who has a few kind words to share with you about the new group that you have the privilege of joining. Please welcome Dr. Smith.
How about the class of 2023? Congratulations. On behalf of the Board of Directors for the Parkway Alumni Association, we sincerely want to congratulate you. This is certainly a tremendous end of one journey as you begin another. As you graduate, you are automatically inducted to the Parkway Alumni Association that has over 80,000 members in it. I would really strongly encourage you to take that 2x4 insert that was in your brochure. At some point, take a picture of that QR code and register with us so that we can keep you up to date for your class reunions, so we can keep you up to date with Hall of Fame opportunities and just what's going on in the Parkway community. Once again, congratulations. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. Tonight's final speaker is Senior Grace Smith. Grace, please come forward.
Hello, Parkway South. If you don't know me, my name is Grace Smith, and I am honored to be speaking for you on such a monumental day in all of our lives. Class of 2023, we did it. The senioritis that we have all been feeling can finally be put to rest. The day that we have all been waiting for is finally here. I remember back in 5th grade when we got t-shirts that said, "The best is yet to be for the class of 2023. I remember how we all questioned what the year 2023 stood for And when we were told it was the year that we would graduate, we were stunned. That's so far away, we thought. But the next 7 years flew by. Some days were long, but the years were gone faster than we could have imagined. When we got to high school, everyone seemed so big and old. We felt so small compared to the upperclassmen. Now, we are those upperclassmen. High school consists of a lot of firsts. Some of us experienced our first love, some of us experienced our first heartbreak, and some of us experienced our first loss. We all had our first school dance, our first high school football game, and our first pep rally. And while high school also consists of many lasts, these 4 years were the beginning of the rest of our lives. These past 4 years, all of us had an individual identity. Some people were athletes, some were theater kids, some were choir kids, and some were musicians. Not all of us can be a tennis state champion like Kaylee Buckles, or a wrestling state champion like Janiyah Jones. Not all of us can be as musically talented as Isabel Urian, or as smart as Liza Musgrave. Everyone in this room is unique and had a unique high school experience. None of us can be defined by one thing. We are all made up of a wide variety of talents, traits, and interests that make us who we are. But something that we all have in common is that we all made connections and learned lessons at Parkway South that we will carry with us forever. One lesson that I can confidently say that all of us learned was how to overcome unexpected obstacles. While it may seem like the life-changing impacts of COVID-19 were a long time ago, COVID cut our freshman year short and completely altered our sophomore year. During the hard times of isolation, some of us may have felt like things were never going to get better. But we are still here, still living, and still breathing. We overcame that universal challenge, and I encourage you all to remember that when facing future struggles. We will always overcome. Another lesson that we have all learned is how to integrate with people different from us. While you may have your select friend group or a best friend that you gravitate towards, I can confidently say that we have all made friends with somebody different from us in the past 4 years. Whether it was the kid in your third block class who you had never talked to before and ended up becoming close friends with, the new girl at your lunch table who you learned all about, or your Special Olympics buddy who you thought you were there to help, but who actually ended up teaching you lessons. We have all learned to demonstrate inclusivity and kindness to someone different from us, and I hope that we all continue to do that for the rest of our lives. One additional lesson that we have all learned is that we are all human, which means that we all make mistakes. We are all still navigating what it means to do the right thing, and we are all continuing to learn as we grow up. Going into the next steps of our lives, I hope that we all choose to show others and ourselves grace when we mess up, and remember that we are all still figuring life out. In addition to the lessons learned, we have all made many connections. While you may not remember every lecture from every class, you will remember your favorite times with your best friends. Some of you will remember celebrating your first home run with your baseball team, or you may remember your favorite teacher whose classroom you felt safe in. Whatever memories and connections you take with you, I hope that all of you have at least one memory from Parkway South where you felt like you truly belonged. Now we are all going our separate ways. Some of us are going to community college, others to the Army, some to the workforce, some to a four-year university, and some of us aren't sure where we're going yet. And that's okay. All of you have bright futures ahead of you. One of us may become the next president of the United States, one of us may start their own law firm, or one of us may become a billionaire. But whatever you choose to be, and whatever you choose to do, and whoever you choose to be, I hope that you do it with love, and I hope that each and every one of you finds true happiness. Class of 2023, I hope that you take the lessons you've learned these past 4 years into the next steps of your life, and I hope that you can look back on Parkway South and the memories that you've made here fondly. And most of all, I hope that today marks a new beginning for each and every one of you. Now, I will conclude my speech with what my 5th grade teachers once told me, which is, The best is yet to be for the class of 2023. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace. Now, graduates, please move your tassels from the right to the left. With patriot pride, I present the Parkway South class of 2023. Congratulations. Thank you so much for a wonderful evening.
Great job.
Graduates, don't forget to pick up your diplomas before you leave the stadium.